Look, we back at it. Chuck Dizzle, checking in with Chuck Dizzle. Man, a homie up in the house with us right now, man. With me, not us. Well, y'all can't see behind the scenes. Shout out to Tomas, shout out to Lupe. Daylyt in the building, man.
We're here. At the end of the day, there's only one beginning of the day.
There it is, man. I appreciate you coming on through, bro.
Most definitely.
I got a chance to meet you years back. I don't even know if you remember this. I seen you for the first time was at Ski TV.
Yep.
The homie UTK. I don't know what was going on. I forgot who was being interviewed that day, but
Snoop.
I just remember.
Snoop.
You remember that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have a very good memory. Yeah.
How do you remember that?
Battle rap.
That's true. Keep it all in the mental, man.
Yep.
And the first thing obviously that stood out was the face tattoo.
I started this face tattoo.
You did, and we were talking about that. Everybody was.
I got crucified.
Smaller tattoos.
I got crucified, bro. I got
to say, I'm going all in. Fuck that. I'm gonna be the first to be crucified with this.
I remember, like it was yesterday. For those who don't know me, my name is Daylyt. My real name is Devon Campbell. I'm not afraid to give my real name, like most of these rappers, because his name might be Lil Kill or Super Killer.
Lil Kill.
Little Killer, and his real name would be
shout out to Quavo, but nah,
Bartholomew.
Right.
You feel me? So I'm not afraid to give my real name because you can Google me. And
you don't have a super like. My name is Charles. Yeah, that's like kind of like an official, not official, but like most people are ashamed of their names because they feel like
it ain't tough enough.
It ain't tough. But Devon sound kind of hood, kind of tough.
A little bit. If you put the slang Davon,
yeah, that's true.
But whatever. So boom. So I remember like yesterday, I was sitting on my corner, 103rd in Wilmington. I was sitting on the corner, and I just looked at my scenario. I looked at my life. I looked at all my friends and family's life. And I was like, I want out of this shit. And I knew that working a regular job would have never gotten me out of that.
I see where you're going with this.
I knew it. Like, I knew it. I remember, like, yesterday, I knew it. Like, I was working at Taco Bell at the time.
Get the hell out of here.
And I had just got off work. I came back home. I was sitting right there, and something happened earlier that day. So when I used to work the drive-thru, the Taco Bell I used to work at was off of Normandy 190th.
Wow.
Right there by the Walmart.
Yeah.
And I was in the drive-thru, and the dude drove through the drive-thru in a Mustang Shelby. So I'm like, damn, that car dope. So I asked the dude, I'm like, yo, man, how much one of these cars go for? It's like anywhere from 100,000, 160. And I'm like, he's like, you can get you one day. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give me a Mustang, right? So I'm like, nigga, I'm working hard this week. I'm going to put in 40 hours.
I'm going overtime.
So, I put in, so I start, this is my first time I ever, like, calculated life, right? Normally they don't really teach you to calculate life. Of
course not, right.
We just work day by day, get paid. We don't really calculate life. So I'm like, all right, the Mustang 120. Let's just round it to the nearest 10, 100,000, right? All right, I make $750 an hour. All right, I'm making nigga about $500 every 2 weeks. Feel me? I'm making about $13,000 a year. It's over.
This ain't happening.
I'm never getting that car. Never, ever. Dog, I walked back to I caught the bus. Reminds of fucking mission because I had to catch the fucking that bus that ride on the 110s. I had to catch the 110 bus, take the metro, the green line to the Imperial Station back to 103rd. So and I got off 103rd, but I lived on 103rd in Kimberly, and Wilmington is the next street. So I walked past my house, and I would just sit there right on the corner, 103rd and Kimberly, and I was like, working is never going to get you like the dream life.
Traditional 9 to 5.
Traditional 9 to 5 is never going to do it. Never. And then I remember like I was always a fan of the character Spawn, right? And then I was like, somehow I gotta respawn in this world. Like I gotta let go of everything I thought was gonna work and just let it go. So I was like, you know what? I ain't going back to work. I ain't never going back to work.
So this is is this on a Wednesday, on a Thursday?
This was like, it probably was Friday night.
That's wild.
I'm like, I ain't never going to work. So I remember, it was Friday, I got paid. Put my paycheck out my pocket. Shit was like $375.
Because of taxes. I mean, it was $500.
It was $500.
Right.
$375.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's over. I'm never going back. So my man was doing tattoos up the block. So I'm like, I went to the spot and I told him what I wanted. He looked at me, he was like, bro, you crazy. I'm like, nah, nigga, I got a plan.
Did he give you that? Are you sure?
He gave me, nigga, he wouldn't do it. I'm like, bruh, like if you don't do this shit, I ain't fucking with you no more.
Damn, dog.
So I remember I got it done, and I remember I walked out the house, and everybody was looking. I remember my best friend Olivia. She was looking at me like she didn't even know who I was no more.
Because I can imagine, right? After chopping it up with you for some time, you have a personality. You got character.
But this was before that. That came after all the Daylyt.
So that was the respawn.
The Daylyt that y'all know, that came after all.
So what were you prior to that?
Prior to that, I didn't even speak. I was
out of here. So what was it that
like anybody like if you talk to Will, right? Because Will knew me before the shenanigans, right? Like Will knew me when
remember the pit too. I wasn't really in there as active, but I do remember going there a couple of times. But
I changed my life, dog. Like
wild,
the best part about it is that I'm completely out of the negative realm of the black community. Like people don't even look at me. They're like, Daylyt, he's a joke.
That's just Daylyt. Yeah,
that's just Daylyt. He's funny. I like that now, coming from who I used to be. Like, oh, he here. Let's go home.
Let's get out of here.
I used to be one of them. So, and you feel me? But like I said, I from that day on, I was like, I got to do something else. I didn't have a plan, but I knew I didn't want to go back to work.
So when you said you had a plan, what was it in your mind?
My plan was to create a plan.
Got you. It was just get out of this environment.
It was get out of this. It was like, and then it killed me because I looked at my mom and I'm like, she been working how long?
Right.
She's stuck.
Right.
My
you don't
grandma,
have the same
my
situation.
aunt, everybody I could think of in my family is stuck.
Which is wild because that's the mentality that they set you up with.
They said you better get a job.
You go retire, 30 years, 40 years.
40 years of hard labor and you good. I was like, no.
But it didn't add up to that much.
It didn't. None of my family had them shits. Nothing. I was like, this ain't gonna work. I gotta figure something out. And there was times like no actually I didn't get the tattoo that day. I got it a week later because I quit my job that day because it was before. I'm like, you know what, it ain't enough money in this job for me to get that, so I'm quitting. I'm gonna find something else, right? But then my mind kept telling me, because they kept calling me like, are you coming back to work?
We need these fucking quesadillas, man.
Yeah, and my mind was like, go back, my little the little slave thing, the little work to you. The thing that my mom programmed me with was in the back of my head, like, go back to work.
Yeah,
you gonna get paid every weekend. Listen to the boss. And I was like, fuck that.
Gone.
I ain't going back. I ain't plugging back into that matrix. Never.
Now, was it music that you knew that you?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know though.
So you just knew. Damn. So you already knew. You took that leap. Literally.
It was the jump. It was the jump of like, if I fall, I fall. I fail miserably.
Got you.
Right, but. Like, I've always been a creative nigga. Like, I was like, either I'm going to be a model, I'm going to be an act, I'm going to be something. I'm going to be fucking, even if I don't even want to be seen, I'm about to check into school and go into 3D engineering or fucking, I'm about to try something that's more than this regular, like, fast food, Walmart job, cashier, something more than this shit.
Now, when you tuned into the music part of it, what other things did you do that led to it? Were there other things, like you said, the 3D engineering? Were you doing more? No. Like when I, it's crazy because like with
my last check, this wild situation. With my last check, I think this kind of when the plan kicked in. Like my girl, which is my wife today, but she was my girl at the time. I remember she told me, she was like, babe, I want to be a model. Remind you, she worked at Taco Bell with me.
Wow.
Right? This is my girl at the time, right? She worked at Taco Bell with me. I'll give y'all a little backstory a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. But prior to us working at Taco Bell, we didn't have shit. We was living in the car. Like, me and her was living in the car. Right. Like, we lived in the car for about 2 years. Like,
how long you guys together prior to?
Prior to Taco Bell, probably 4 years.
Okay, so you guys been together.
We was together for a long time. Gotcha. Yeah, so living in the car and shit. And we actually used to always go to Manhattan Beach. So to take the 405 all the way down, 110, 405 all the way down. Was that Manhattan Beach? Yeah, I think that's Manhattan Beach. And on our way back, we was like, yo, like, we got some couple of dollars to stop the Taco Bell. Remind you, we was panhandling. Go to the beach and panhandle. That's how we got like food. That's how we got food for the day. Yeah. And she ain't black. You feel me? So she got a little more money.
Of course, she was getting more change.
You feel me? And she didn't look homeless. She was pushing that like, hey, I need gas, and motherfuckers to give her bread, $5, $10. Right, pretty little girl out of gas.
They was definitely like changing wrong.
She was giving her all fake numbers and all types of shit, whatever. So boom, we had a little bread. So it was like, let's stop at Taco Bell and get some grilled stuff. Normally we was getting $1 burrito. Like let's kind of eat out. You feel me? Grilled stuff was eating out.
Right.
That shit said now hiring. So that's how we got the job at Taco Bell.
Right. So both of you guys decided to jump.
It was like, fuck it, let's just get the job. And then we worked there for maybe 6 months, and then boom. So all right, so that's a little backstory on the Taco Bell situation. But so my last check, she was like, babe, I want to do modeling. And I'm like, so I start thinking, I'm like, damn, I want my bitch get naked and shit in front of other niggas.
Because that's the automatic thing that comes to your mind. Right.
I'm like,
taking pictures.
You feel, even though it can help her, right. Bitch, oh, hell no. You feel me?
I got to find some shit to do.
I'm like, shit, I'll be the photographer.
Right.
You feel me? You feel me? So I remember it's yesterday. When I used my last check. Remind you, Walmart was right across the street.
Right.
I used my last check. It was after I got my face tat. So my last check, I still had it because I didn't know what I was going to do. So I'm like, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Take pictures of my girl.
Take pictures of my fucking girl.
So nobody else can do it. So we can still make money, though.
Yeah. So boom. So what I did was, she was still working at Taco Bell. She still stayed there. Later on, she went to Bank of America. But so with my last check, I went and bought the camera. Right at Walmart, I think it was a T2i.
Crazy, dog.
When my last check, bought a T2i, start snapping pictures of her and shit. Remind you, T2i had video. Mm-hmm. So I start snapping pictures of her or whatnot, and I'm like, yo, this shit got video too. Like, yo, let me learn how to fucking work the video. So I ended up shooting a video for myself. Remind you, I was still doing little music back then. Mm-hmm. I ended up shooting a video of myself, and it's a song with me and her called "Bring 'Em Out." You can type it in right now. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's called Daylyt. Daylyt, Bring 'Em Out. It's bad, bro. It was fire back then.
Continue. I'm gonna look this up.
Back then, it was probably the most firest video you could ever get. Back then, it was fire.
What year we talking?
Probably 2009.
Okay.
Probably.
Bring 'Em Out. My bad. I just gotta see it. I'm just very curious.
Yeah, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was bad. It was fire. Don't watch it.
No,
shit.
I'm looking at it, dog.
It was fire back then, though. Nigga, you could tell I was broke, but I was just trying to make it look good, though. Nigga had all type of flashes and effects in the video.
Daylyt.
It's real, bro.
I'm sorry. I just gotta look at it.
Look, I hyped it, though. It was hype. It was a bunch of nothing. I had fake Lambos, stock footage, and all type of shit in there. It was lit.
You zooming on this real quick?
Oh, no.
Give me 5 seconds of this.
Fuck. Hey, fuck that. I'm a man up to that shit. This is hard work.
This is what it started from right here.
This is hard work. You feel me? That's when I was growing the beard because I didn't have no other option. So now niggas grow beard because they make it look I was just homeless. Scruffy.
Oh, man.
But yeah, bro.
So this kicked off everything.
So, remind you, before that, I shot her pictures and they actually turned out pretty good. So somebody told us about a site, one of our people somebody that seen us taking pictures was taking pictures in Long Beach by the fucking what do you call that? The library. Mm. And the ideal for the pictures was a pretty girl in the mix of the homeless people. So that was the idea for pictures.
Before they fucking gentrified it.
Yeah, before they gentrified it. And somebody walked by and was like, hey, you guys look like this is a dope photo shoot. Have you guys ever heard of Models Mayhem?
Oh, snap. I forgot about that.
And I'm like, nah, what is it? So somebody plugged this with that. I was like, upload your pictures of there. You probably can, get work. Wow. So I uploaded the pictures to Models Mayhem. It just so happened one of my pictures went viral on Models Mayhem. She had like 4,000 something comments. It went viral. They posted on a little blog forum, the little main page, all that shit went viral. So people was hitting me up. This was I was probably a photographer for a couple of days.
Get the hell out of here. So your first picture that you took,
shit went lit.
Pictures that you took.
Shit went lit, bro. It went lit.
So now people are hitting you up.
People are hitting me like, yo, how much do you charge for weddings? And I'm like,
oh my God.
So I'm looking at wife like, this is it.
This is it.
This is it. I told you she was gonna pay off, bitch.
But shit, nobody else do this.
When I got my face tattoo, she was like, "It's over for you." She thought I would lost my mind. She didn't get it.
Right. So then when that happens, was that confirmation for her?
It was. She was like, so she seen people just asking how much. So before you know it, I was shooting like weddings. Like I'm like, I don't know. I'm from the hood.
Wait, so hold on. You doing weddings? You
with a face tattoo? I'm showing up. Look, I'm showing up to a wedding.
You that?
Remind you, they didn't know that I didn't know shit.
Right.
Remind you, I'm a black nigga on top of that. I'm a black nigga
with a face tattoo.
With a small ass Canon T2i by myself showing up to a wedding. Right?
Yo, please tell me that first experience.
So I remember I shot Chinese wedding. First experience, dog. Chinese motherfuckers, bro. So I get to the wedding, right? I'm standing there, right? The dude at the door. And like I'm calling his phone, but he wasn't picking up. So I called his phone. I'm like, I'm here. So he turned around and he just looked at me.
He's like, no.
And he was like, you have a team? And I was like, nah, this is what I do.
My team right here.
Like, this is what I do. And he was like, he took the deep breath, like it's too late to call a backup. You here
now? Yeah.
But I killed it, dog. When I say I killed it, I killed it.
Get out of here, man.
Remind you now, the thing is I played basketball coming up, so I learned one thing about playing basketball. Like I had skill sets that regular photographers didn't have. So I'm using my point guard peripheral vision. I'm like, okay, that look dope. Like I'm looking here, but I'm like, that's a dope shot over there. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. So before you know, I destroyed it, dog. I sent him the pictures back. Dog was like, thank you. He sent me. Remind you, guess how much I charged for a wedding?
How much?
$50.
Get the.
I didn't, nigga, to Watts, nigga, that didn't have a lot of money.
I get you.
Nigga, we older now. We got bills. You feel me? We got kids. So you nigga, $50 ain't nothing. But back then,
a shoot for a wedding.
My nigga, you gotta think though. I didn't.
How long was it?
Nigga, it's probably like 2 hours. 2 hour wedding. It wasn't a big wedding. It was a small. It was a 2 hour wedding. You feel me?
$50 for a wedding.
So boom, nigga, $50. Nigga, you gotta think, dog. I was making $7 an hour.
You're right. It's still a win.
Now I'm making, in my mind, I just made $50 in 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a win.
It's a win, dog.
Right.
It is, in my eyes, a win. So then, before you know it, I was shooting like maximum weddings. I'm shooting photo shoot, and I'm charging $50 a wedding.
Oh, so you get
I'm lit.
Like this.
I'm lit. So niggas seeing, it was like the word got out. You can get this quality. There's a nigga out here with a face tattoo that's $50 weddings.
Like
so
it's gonna be $50. The nigga got a face tattoo, but it's $50.
It's like a nigga pull up in a tow truck with a flat tire. It's a flat tire tow truck, but he gonna get you to the house.
Yeah, your shit gonna get home.
So it was a fucked up scenario, but the quality that I was putting out was like,
no bullshit.
It was fire, dog. Niggas was very excited.
So what did that lesson teach you? I mean,
what it taught me was sometimes you gotta put your life in your own hands. So where it really took off, like I said, after I shot the video for myself, I put that out, and all the bros was like, yo, who the fuck shot your music video? Me. First video I shot, AV.
Wow.
Remind you, AV is my right-hand man. We grew up, we like this. This is my right-hand man. Shouts out to Compton AV, right? And first video I shot was AV Tattoos. You can Google it right now. AV Tattoos, shot by Devon Campbell, director, edit. Everybody's in the video. A2I, Gutter, Joe Moses. This before anybody was anybody. Everybody was cool. It was this tattoo gang back then. So I shot AV Tattoos, right? I didn't charge AV because AV was my right-hand man. Right. But off of AV Tattoos, nigga, it was lit, dog. After that, I shot Joe Moses and Mills. A2I, I shot they shit. Before you know it, I shot the photo shoot for A2I Gutter that went in Urban Ink magazine.
My God, dude.
I shot Easy Fanatics. You know the Fanatics? I shot their first video called Fat Boy Swag.
You shot that?
I shot Fat Boy Swag.
That's so funny. He was one of the
first. That's my nigga. That's my nigga, dog.
Over at when I started Homegrown at Long Beach State.
I knew bro before he was even rapping, dog.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so I shot Fat Boy Swag. Dog, I was the nigga on the low. Nobody knew, dog.
That is crazy. I remember that. I'm having flashbacks.
Dog, I remember that song. Fat Boy Swag, dog. I shot all the, like, I'm kind of responsible for that next the Ratchet wave. It's my like I shot the visuals behind most of the Ratchet songs, dog. It was all me, dog.
So the names getting out there is popping at that point. At what point did you transition from that to say, okay,
no. So what it was after I was shooting everybody, I already knew what it was. I'm like, all right, I just got to play my position to the time it's right.
You knew.
Everybody looking at their views. Like, I'm getting 3. And to remind you, I went up.
Right.
I went from 50 to 300.
There we go.
You feel
Stepping
me?
up a little
so
bit.
yeah, y'all can have the YouTube views.
Right. I just got this bread.
You feel me? So I found the method. I started to realize early that the mind state of a rapper, right? The mind state of a rapper is call your homies. You do one take. I was like the 99-cent menu of video shooting. Gotcha. I was shooting maybe 4 or 5 videos a day. Right? So I had a setup.
Yeah,
I had a setup. All right, everybody get there at 1 on the dot.
Yeah.
Right? We are shooters from 1 to 3. Get there at 1 on the dot. We get there. All right, everybody line up. I do 1 group shot. I do 1 mid shot, 1 close-up shot, and 1 60 frames per second slow-mo shot of everybody turning up. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. I get home, line it up in the program, chop, edit. Remind you, I was getting the videos back to everybody in the same day. So all 5 videos got back to the people in the same day.
Oh, you wasn't fucking around.
I wasn't fucking around. I was eating, though. I was eating.
And what were you editing on?
I was editing on, my first program I started editing on was Sony Vegas. Oh, my God. So I was editing on Sony Vegas. Boom. So once I learned, I was literally a $1 menu of music videos. Boom, 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 boom.
And that applies to the street shit because you do it for the low. And
I'm doing it for the low. Then to remind you, I'm making relationships with every hood. So I'm becoming good with certain people.
No matter where you go.
You feel me? So it became cool. And what helped it even more is like, yo, the nigga with the face tat.
Right. So it's marketing.
So it was market. It was all marketing. So I got familiar with everybody. So then it was like, okay, I helped everybody now. Nobody can say I didn't help. I helped.
Right.
Everybody in LA, I have helped. Yeah. Everyone. You get the list from Super Dork to the list goes every Joe. The list goes long. Right. It's long, dog. It's long. The whole next wave, AD, remind you, me and AD battle. People don't know this. Me and AD battle back in the days. But, dog.
Was that at the pit?
This was like in that time. Okay. But the list goes on of all the people that I've shot videos for, music videos or photography. I did weddings for people, moms, all type of shit. Right. The list goes on.
So at that point, you already knew when it was time to call in a favor.
I knew when it was time to call in a favor. But to this day, I still never asked Joe for nothing. To this day, I never asked.
I mean, not that you would want
because
it like
I don't need it yet.
God, so you still cashing in?
I don't need it. I'm still cashing. I don't need none of it yet, right? So as time progressed, I started to understand how camera work. I started to understand how people react to certain videos. I just got a grasp of music and how I knew early, like we going into this video era, right?
Because this is like 2009, 2010.
This was 2009, 2010.
Prior to all
so I was ahead of the curve. Wow. I was ahead of the curve of everything. Wow. Boom.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of that. That was 2006, 2007.
That was a long time ago, dog. Wow. I was ahead of the curve with everything. So, like I said, once everything picked up, I started to realize that the world was becoming a visual world, right? It went from writing. Like first it was writing. Like Facebook was writing. MySpace was writing. It's like write your status, like
even Black Planet, like
it was all that. It was all writing. Like I seen it was going from writing to visual.
Damn.
Like I seen it. Everything became visual. Even Instagram, like it started becoming visual. Like post videos. Now you can upload videos. Right. So I seen it, and I'm like, all right, cool. Everything is becoming like a look aspect. Like, what is that person doing?
So what is to make sure you got to tap into what are they going to be looking at?
What are they going to, not what they listen to, who they looking at.
Right.
Image started to mean everything, dog. So I started to see it early. And I started to see that sooner or later, it wasn't going to be about skills. It was going to be about, look at him. I like what he looked like, and then he's good. I see.
Now, do you feel like that helps or hurts the culture?
What is the culture, dog?
I'm just saying. Like,
I used to feel that way for a long time. To be like, that helps and hurt the culture, but you got to look at what the culture was started from. To go back to rappers' Daylyt. Right. And all them hip-hop and the hibbit niggas. Look how they dressed.
The hibbit niggas.
Them, you feel me? Go back to them niggas was wildin'.
But when it comes down to the message of music, so to speak, right? And then you have artists that are getting in there. Now, obviously people get upset at the fact that it's about the marketing, the tactics, the
I seen it. Like I said, I seen it early. I seen what people don't understand. I was one of the first people on WorldStar.
Word.
Like my battle with Locksmith, like WorldStar started off promoting rap battles. It didn't start off like it is now. Right. Like the first things on WorldStar was rap battles.
Wow, dude. I can't even remember the first shit.
Yeah, like I'm on like page 2. Like if you scroll all the way to like page 2, nigga, I'm on like page 2. Like Daylyt versus Locksmith, page 2.
Yeah.
And so I seen it. I seen the curve early, like real early, like, and then like I seen like people start to play with the face tabs. Like prior face tab was like a jail thing, like nigga, that nigga been to jail.
Right.
And then I seen people start playing with it. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like I'm ahead of the curve already. Like
now it's gonna be acceptable.
It's gonna be acceptable soon. So I just sat back. You feel me? I sat back.
And now what's funny is that fast forward to 2018, everybody got face tattoos, and your shit look mild compared to a lot of
everybody looked like if this was X-Men Apocalypse and I was Apocalypse, like everybody looked like my little creations, dog.
This shit is wild. Now, so how did you translate the whole visual aspect?
So like I said, I started shooting visuals. I also shot my first movie later on down the line. It's called 100 Shells to Death. I shot my first movie. Me and my friend Trey 80. Trey 80 was actually AV's friend. They grew up together, and I met Trey 80 through AV. And Trey 80 wrote scripts since he was a child, so we actually got together and shot a film. After I shot my film, I just started to understand acting. I started to understand character, theatrics. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I was always familiar with the film aspect on like how to translate energy from the stage to the camera or the subject, like how to translate the subject to the camera and for whatever. So once I got into the battle rap and the battle rap shit started popping off, I was like, I seen the curve. I'm like, lyrics is not. They're filming now. Prior it was like, nigga, ain't no cameras out. Let's battle for respect.
Right.
But it's cameras now. And the new fans, when they watch, they judge you by what you got on. They determine if they like you based on what you look like before they listen to you. I seen that early. So I'm like, I'm about to bring the movie shit to the battle rap community.
Why did you decide to do that versus? Because I mean, some people
I knew
see
it,
or understand that, but they don't act on it. Like
I knew it, dog. I knew it based off the simple fact, it's not about. I knew it wasn't about skill. Like even let's take the whole movement that I helped create, which is the ratchet movement. Like I feel like I played a very big part on that, but that was never a skillful movement. Ratchet was like just make good music.
Right,
you feel me? It was never like who's the best.
Right.
It's like, no, you made a dope ratchet song, I made one too. You feel me? Let's turn up together.
That's true.
So like I said, I just seen it early and I'm like, you know what? Like it ain't even about skill no more. It's about getting people to fucking look at me. Views equal money. Right? I seen that. Like attention equal money.
Right. So now when now the world is caught up to that, what does that put you moving forward? Like, and not necessarily give up secrets.
The thing is, at the end of the day, right? One thing I always have to fall back on, I'm extremely talented at multi things. Like, you feel me? Like I said, I can quit rap right now and just produce movies.
Right.
I can quit rap right now. I got, to this day, my email is devoncampbell@yahoo.com.
Word.
There's still people hitting me up asking me to do weddings right now.
Get out of here.
I just did one recently. I was kind of low. You feel?
Wait, so hold on. I mean, is that something you promote? Do you even like?
Nah, because the worlds don't mix.
But I'm saying, like how do people?
That's why I just told people Devon Campbell, and I just told you, right? That's like I very rarely mix these worlds. Yeah. You can Google me. You type in Devon Campbell, Real Dreams Productions is gonna pop up, and motherfucking the Devon Campbell LA Digital Productions is gonna pop up.
But there's no. But do you have it like?
But see, I'm at the point now to where like I have a few like people under me now. So I don't take nothing from it. I just be like, yo, go shoot. That's yours. Like,
but I'm saying that there's no website that people go to
nothing.
for that.
Nope. It was all word of mouth. It's all word of mouth, dog.
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah, it's all word of mouth.
It goes to show the work that you put in there, and the quality speaks for itself.
Yeah. So once that popped off for me, and I was like in a position to hold my weight. You feel me? I was in a position to like financially like manage. Then like I said, I got into the battle rap shit. I pulled the theatrics in the battle rap shit. That shit shot me
all the way up.
Like whether somebody hate me or like me, there's not a motherfucker don't know me.
They know you, exactly.
Whether you hate me or like me, there's not a motherfucker that do not know.
I always felt that was interesting about you, like, but I know that one thing that, and you can just tell me straight up if you dealt with it or not, like, when people don't, like, I was telling you earlier, I was like, damn, I don't know if you're being serious or not. Yeah. Now, does that hurt or help?
It's both. Because it's like the Cracker Jack box. You buy the motherfucker. You don't know if you'll get a toy, but you gonna buy them.
You gonna buy it, right?
You scratch lottery tickets, right? People scratch lottery tickets every day.
Yeah.
and don't know. You don't know. So I'm okay with that.
That mystique.
But at the end of the day, right, and I tell people this, and this is one thing I can say about me from all the people that's quote unquote trolling, at the end of the day, they still place me amongst the greats.
Absolutely. I'll give you that for sure.
Like you got people that hate me, and you got people top 5 lyricists, Daylyt in the mix.
Right, absolutely. And what I really like, I like the fact that you did that project, Let There Be Light. I love that the collaboration with you and Willie B. And I felt like for the people that ever question how authentic you were, or you know, your lyricism, your capability in creating songs, that right there was kind of like a smack in the face. Like,
I think anybody with the right man should have looked at my career and said, this nigga could do anything.
Of course.
Like, if you got a tad bit of sense and seen all the shenanigans I've done but this motherfucker could do anything.
Yeah, but again, they see the shenanigans.
Yeah.
So they don't necessarily respect the actual craft and the skill that you have behind the art form. They just see the ooh, look at me, the antics and the shenanigans.
But what people fail to realize, like, antics is a skill.
Of course. Oh, absolutely.
The thing is, you can do an antic and look so stupid that nobody, like, I ain't looking at that stupid ass shit. Right. Or you can do an antic like, yo, look at this stupid shit. Right. It take a lot of, like, training. Like, I went to antic training. You feel? I was training. Gotta be in a mirror like,
does this work?
Does it work?
This gonna happen?
This gonna happen. You feel me? Like, it take a lot. You feel me? There's a lot of niggas that never went viral that been trying. Just look stupid.
Right. Was there ever a moment for you, whether it was on stage or just throughout your career, you was like, that was kind of too far, or I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about this shit. Looking back,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be flat out honest. This might be my second time coming out. It was probably the P Diddy shit.
Okay, because I was gonna ask, like,
it was a P Diddy shit. But I'm gonna tell you, like I said, I break this down all the time, every time I get a chance, right?
And tell people that don't know.
So for the people that don't know, right? Remind you guys, I'm not gay. Okay, it's all fucking shenanigans on VladTV, right? All right, so I'm going to tell you, right? Like, I got 2 people that live in my head. Excuse me. I got 2 people that live in my head. I got hood Daylyt that's very destructive, and I got the new Daylyt that be giggling all the time, right? So Vlad asked me some wild shit. If you watch, I have many VladTV interviews, but you have to watch the ones before the P. Diddy shit. That was when it turned on.
Okay.
That was when the troll thing clicked, right? But prior to that, I was like aggressive, talk about gangbanging shit, all type of shit that all the regular niggas talk about on Vlad.
And the views probably wasn't up there.
Nothing, dog. Okay. Nothing. Didn't nobody even know. Like, people think P. Diddy interview was my first Vlad.
Right.
All right, so remind you, like, if you listen to the shit up to that, right? I was dead serious about everything. Like, what the fuck is going on? These niggas weird. Boom, boom, boom. So Vlad asked me some wild shit. Like, Vlad was like, yo, you know, P. Diddy, I heard P. Diddy invites people to his house to watch him have sex. And I'm like, what? So you mean to tell me, like, Busta Rhymes and all them niggas just watch P. Diddy fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? What's really going on? In my mind, in my Watts mind was like, man, disrespect all them bitch ass niggas, call them gay and all type of shit. Right. And then my middle mind was like, nigga, you do that, you dummy blackball.
Right, it's it.
Like, you whatever they do in their spare time, you disrespect them in a way that they don't like.
It's a rap.
They blackball.
Of course.
So I was like, my other mind was like, Daylyt, this your opportunity to attach your name to P. Diddy forever. Forever. Like, literally, it's like a permanent hug.
Right, you can't. It's not going away.
It's not going away. So I was like, all right. I took it, like, in my mind. Remind you, everything slowed down. Like, it was like, it was like,
don't you
all right.
Say.
They like plan this out. So my other side was like, nigga, you tripping. My other side heard what I was thinking about. So my it was like a brain inside a brain was like, I know what you possibly about to say. Bruh.
Yeah, don't do
chill.
it. Yeah.
My other brain was like, nigga, we going all the way with this one. We ain't no turn. No, I got the face tat. Not you was trying to go to work. Nigga, you can't tell me nothing. You was the nigga that was working. Right. I got the face tat. Right. I got this shit.
I live here.
I live here. Yeah. You don't. So Vlad was like, so what you think about that? So I'm like, P. Diddy thick. Vlad was like, wait, what? Like, Vlad was like, wait, what? Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'd smash.
Yeah, oh my God.
Right, wait, Vlad was like, remind you, we stopped the interview.
Yeah, like, hold on.
It was stopped. We had to do another take. It was like, no, wait. What did you say? I'm like, yeah, you know, he's thick. Like, you know, I'd smash. I'd get him off a bottle of. Remind you, my shirt says I'm the next sarcastic. So I'm like, yeah, I'd get him off a bottle of Ciroc. You feel me? Yeah. Boom. Right. Remind you, Diddy need to give me some endorsements because I plugged the Ciroc right there. You feel super Ciroc plug. You feel me? But so after that, right, I'm walking out of Vlad, and then the back of my mind brought me to a little office with that one black nigga. Like, you know, you done fucked up.
Hey, you know,
like that was playing in my mind. Like, you know, you know, you done fucked up, right? So I closed my eyes that night. I woke up in the morning. I checked my Twitter. When that shit dropped,
that shit was lit.
Oh my God, dog.
So, okay, the shit blows up.
It was gone, dog. That was my first like shenanigan, like one of those. Right. It was gone, dog.
So, did you ever get hit up by Diddy at that point?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But I knew people that that knew him. Yeah, they right. Knew. And they was like, Diddy literally is laughing his ass off. Like, this shit is comedy. Like, cause you know, like, I mean, like. The general public, we talking about the sheep. The sheep believe whatever the fuck they see. They see whatever, right? But like people who smart in this entertainment, they like, nigga, oh, this shit is clearly a joke. You feel me? Right. So that everybody I talked to was like, yo, Diddy was like crying, like that shit was hilarious. Like, but like I said, I thought it was gonna hurt me. Mm-hmm. Like, and it you got the general fans like, oh, he gay, right? But when I say that shit opened up so many doors, it actually scared me. Like the parties and shit I got invited to and shit.
So you talking about you actually getting invited to?
I got invited to some industry joints, and that shit made me think.
Is this shit okay?
Why y'all invite me here?
Right. What y'all trying to do?
Would y'all really think I'm with the shits or what? You feel me? I done been in some parties where I was just like, you motherfucker, oh, what's up, Daylyt?
You didn't know who I was prior to this, and now
okay, so I say some gay shit, and now I'm like in all the big parties, VIP for free and all type of shit. That's a code? And I started thinking, oh, gay people do run the industry. Okay, all right. Let's run this. Let's run this whole fake gay shit. Let's run it. So then I started to think about it. I never seen a broke gay person. I never seen a homeless gay person. You ever seen a homeless gay nigga? You ever seen a homeless nigga with a rainbow flag? Nope, ain't none.
I never thought about that.
Gay niggas got the bread. Gay niggas got the bag.
I thought about that.
You never seen a gay homeless nigga. So I start thinking, okay, I need to infiltrate the LGBT community. I need them on my side. They support. You ever been to a gay rave? They support. You seen that nigga Tank performed at that gay thing? Nigga, he got the bag for that. He's smart. He got the bag. Ultra bag. So I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna run this. I got a beautiful wife at home, family and all that. I know what's up. Right. I can fake it all I want. Fuck it. Boom. Before you know it, nigga, I had maximum gay people. Thank you for coming out. I was in the closet, but because of you, you feel me? I'll support you.
They still didn't know.
They didn't know, dog. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a twist. It's a twist, right? Continue. So you know, the whole gay community was supporting me. It was super supporting me. Like it was behind me, it was backing me, nigga. It was backing me, it was fucking with me. Like, I went to a few events. You feel me? Went to a few pride events. Nigga got paid to chill bottle service.
Get the fuck out of here, dog. You running with this whole.
I ran with it, dog. I ran with it. Nigga had the stilettos on and all that. Fuck it. I'm out there. I'm out there, nigga. I was out there.
No, you didn't.
I was out there. Ski mask on and all that. So that was my trick. I run with the ski mask on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So you get what I'm saying? So Daylyt, that's Daylyt over there with the stilettos and the ski mask.
Gotcha.
So boom, a couple of those things paid to come out, whatever. So remind you, I was hiding my wife the whole time. I never really brought her up, right? So like, I guess when like the community got hold to like me doing shenanigans, they started to question
wait a minute.
Is this nigga really? I ain't never seen him with no dude.
Right. We need you to prove yourself.
We need you to prove yourself. And I couldn't. And that's when they like stopped fucking with me. Oh, this nigga fake. This nigga the fake. But this nigga fake. The gay nigga promoters was asking for their bread back. Oh, you know, gay niggas emotional. You feel the niggas asking for their bread back. You not really one of us. You disrespected the community. It was bad.
So here we go. That's one of the moments you felt like, okay, maybe I took it too far.
Yeah, but I like in my mind I'd be like, damn, I should have never said that P Diddy shit because it tainted my career. But then again, it put me in the eyes of a lot of people.
I mean, it's a gift and a curse to happen.
It's a gift and a curse, yeah.
Attention, it brought
the wrong attention, but it got attention. But
in terms of like
on top of that, like right now in my career, now that people know that it was a joke, like people like, oh, I fuck with him now.
Right. So my thing is this though, that people know that it's shenanigans at this point.
Yeah. At this point, they clearly know like this nigga is shenanigans.
But when it comes to future things, like how do you then top the next thing?
At the end of the day, like I said, I revert back to my skill set. At the end of the day, I could always say, I ain't trolling today. I'm going to rap my ass off. And that shit, that shit worked because it's a gift and a curse, right? People be like for example, right? Let's say the new shit I did on VladTV, which was the fucking Tekashi 69 shit, right? Yeah. Right? So, once again, I had the argument. Vlad asked me about Tekashi 69, right? My hood mind was like, destroy him. Yeah. Because I can destroy him.
Of course.
I'm one of them. Yeah. We are the same type of people.
I thought that in my head, I'm like, dude,
we're the same type of people, right?
Who's gonna troll? Like
we're the same. We're the same type of people, and I know what he's doing. He know what I'm doing. And in my mind, I was like, I'm not gonna do what every nigga that has ever. All these niggas, you got game banging niggas. When I catch that nigga is on. Like nigga, you look stupid trying to beat up a 5'3" Hispanic kid with colorful hair. You look stupid. That's an L.
Right.
So I was like, let me attach. Search optimization. Attach. He cute. Which, to me, in my eyes, you know, Treyway nigga, I'm a real nigga from the real street. That shit is pretty to me. That's like the ultimate form of disrespect.
Right,
like, that shit's pretty.
Right.
That's pretty. Nigga, you pretty.
Oh my
this
God.
Is your pretty ass in the corner, nigga. You like, and that's my inner game banger talking. Yeah. Like, nigga, that's all cute to me. It's a cute act. Bruh. So I ran with it. Shit went viral. Dummy viral. Like ultimate viral. And like I said, all that attention, right? Remind you, prior to this, like I was smart. When I did all the shenanigans, I never put none of my social medias. That's why if you notice, I don't have millions of followers, but my views have
right. That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
I never, because I didn't want all them niggas to find me. Right? I wanted the real diehard fans to find me. So it was like I filtered it. So now, when I did the Tekashi 69 shit, I was kind of already somewhat of a public figure, so people found me.
Yeah, they didn't know how to get you.
So when they came to my page, they came there to troll. I had deleted everything. Only thing I had was a dope-ass rap video.
For them to see and check out.
And motherfuckers like, holy shit, this nigga good.
Damn, dog.
I got him.
Brought him back.
Got him. Niggas like, what you got? You got music? You got albums, dog?
You rap, my nigga? I didn't know that.
Nigga, let there be like jump, like maximum sales. You feel me?
So, I mean, but that again, that's
it's fishing, dog.
A master at your art, bro.
It's fishing, dog. People ought to understand what is trolling. All right, so the idea of trolling, or the word trolling, it originated with boat fishing. So a boat is called a troller, and you fish. That's what trolling is. Like I learned that when I was in Alaska. Shouts out to my man Act Natural, my man Courtney. But yeah, so like when I was out there, he was like, yeah, we about to hop on the troller and go fish. So a small boat is called a troller, and you catch the fish. So that ties into trolling.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Trolling, wow. Catch the fish. Yeah. Now you got to think, you catch the fish where? On the live stream.
That's that motherfucking. All right, dog. It's the lyricism.
Yeah. Bro. So you trolling, you catch the fish on the live stream, and you catch the fish in what? Internet. The fish internet. So you get what we doing right
Bars.
Now. You get what we doing. This is what it is. Bruh. So notice who's catching all the fish in today's era. Fucking trolls, dog.
Oh my God, dude. So with that all said and done, the secrets are clearly out there. How does it continue to thrive if you just broke down the whole shit?
Yeah.
So now somebody's watching, they know
but the thing, no, you can't just do it. Like somebody could know how to play basketball. That don't mean you're gonna be LeBron.
Very true. But if you know that it's some bullshit, how are you? You're right. Never mind.
You gotta. It gotta
I
be.
fall into it myself too.
You gotta know how to do it.
Click, whether it's click, whatever.
You got fishermen that sit out there with their pole all day and don't catch nothing, and you got niggas that just know how to fish.
Damn.
Just like I used to think shooting dice was luck. No, it's niggas who know how to shoot dice. Nigga back door little. It's niggas who know how to shoot dice.
Shooting dice, yeah.
You feel me? So it's not luck. Yeah. You gotta know how to fish, dog.
Man, that's very interesting because that's the age that we're in right now.
I'm gonna tell you one thing I regret is in the midst of all of my trolling, I didn't put music out. I should have. I didn't.
But what was that to not get people confused as to what's
No. I just wasn't doing music then.
Why not?
Like the battle world was lit.
Oh, okay.
So it was like troll on this side, battle world on this side. Right?
Keep the two different.
Keep the two different. But if I would have done music, I would have captured more of the sheeps. Like
bruh. That, I mean, to me, that is it's all intriguing because, of course, we know how the shit is done. We've seen it over and over and over again. But you said the true skill is to how you
like even like with the Young M.A shit. Like that's another thing that went viral, right?
And then that's something that you did, and then you put a project next to it.
Yeah, next to it. You see what I did? The shit did pretty good.
Was that a test?
It was a test. But I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? So, like a lot of people know like a lot of people in my world kind of know how smart I am mentally. Like, so all that week leading up to South by Southwest, down my timeline, it was like all positive shit. Like, love is the only law. Let's stick together. White people are not our enemy. Like, let's stand together. All for one, one for all. United we stand, divided we fall. Blacks, browns, white, Chinese, whatever. I wasn't getting no likes, no retweets, crazy, nothing. Bro. So I tried to tell myself, either people really don't care or something is blocking this shit. So remind you, we in the Sprinter on the way to South by Southwest. So I told my man Justin, I'm like, you see what happened when you post positive shit? Nothing. Watch me take over the internet. Watch.
And it's not that people don't fuck with positive shit.
It's something going on. It's something else. Dog.
Because you get a response. Like I know, like when I post like quotes and shit on my page, I notice that there's a spike in that. But when we're talking about a spike in that and a spike over controversy, we're talking about 100 times more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's wild. So I told my friend, shout out to my man, Still My Beats. I told and remind you, they know me.
Wait, his name is Still My Beats?
That's his brand, Still My Beats.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
But like I just met them like a year ago.
Okay.
So they witnessed the Daylyt trolling era, but they don't know how it works. They never seen behind the magic. So we in the car. Remind you, it's a 20-hour drive. We only on hour 1.
Yeah.
I said, watch me take over the whole internet from this car.
Oh my God.
Right?
Dude.
I get on Twitter and I go, remind you, prior to this, it was all love, energy, positive. I get on Twitter and go, yo, man, the rap game fucked up. Too many niggas doing gimmicks. I'm glad I never did no shenanigans to get to where I was at. Right? It got lit. Everybody, nigga, you the first thing. You started this shit.
You shitting on stage all the time.
Nigga, the rap game fucked up because of you. You the first one with the face tag. You started all this shit.
Right.
So then I go, my next tweet, I'm glad I never said no gay shit like the rest of these niggas. I'm loyal. I'm a real nigga in the streets. Right?
Nigga, P. Diddy.
Nigga flooded. Nigga sitting in the interview flood. Yeah. My Twitter is lit, dog. I'm trending, all type of shit. My next quote, yo, I think Young M.A bad. Like, is it gay that my next tweet was like, is it gay if you, no, it wasn't Young M.A. My next tweet was, is it gay if I sleep with a stud? Right? And people had like the little, I don't know emotions and shit. I'm like, and nigga, I went to my thing and I was like, search optimization, attach.
Boom.
Nigga, Young M.A, smash, boom. Nigga, literally, bruh, Snoop reposted the shit.
Oh my God, dog.
When Snoop reposted the shit, dog.
Shit lit.
It was lit, dog. It was lit. And I'm a capitalist. After that, nigga, I posted another picture. I photoshopped us in the family. I posted the family picture. I went all the way in on me and Young M.A. So, from hour 1 to hour 5, I went in. From hour 5 to hour 20, we cut our phones off. We got to fucking Texas. I cut our phones on. It was over. Internet was taking over.
And didn't you saw her at a?
I saw her at the celebrity game.
Was that prior?
That was prior.
Right before.
So I took a picture with her after. I had a picture with her after. So I posted a picture like, damn, we make a cute couple. This my boo. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. What
was the response? What did she hit you?
Look, back? No. Let me tell you though, because she really feeling me. Don't lie. Feel me? Don't lie. All right, but so she replied and then she deleted it. She replied with a video like, man, niggas is weird. And then so I'll comment right under like, how am I weird? Because I like a girl.
Tell me.
Like I know you like don't want to be, but you are, and I like you, right? So I can't help it. I can't help it. Like you like a strong girl. So like I just like a strong black woman. Like when you really think about it. Like, but anywho, I went all down the rabbit hole and like I said, you know, she didn't really buy into it, but it actually it actually got her lit again because she was kind of quiet for a minute.
Yeah, no, I had people talking about it.
I had people talk about it. You feel me? She got a few interviews, DJ Academy. You feel me? Like people, shit was kind of lit. But more of the story is like I said, the shit was lit. Boom! I took over the internet for like the whole week. Soon as I got to Texas, I was like, now it's time to capitalize. I posted on Twitter, somebody bring me a laptop and a microphone and some headphones right now.
And that shit worked.
Nigga came, I made the whole mixtape right out there, upload that shit, let's run it.
And the numbers went up extremely crazy.
ASAP.
That's always interesting, bro. Because like at that point now, you see everything that you talked about. You said you had to do the music, and now you did the music. You capitalized.
I capitalized it, and it worked. It most definitely worked. So with all of this said, it made me envision the world different. Now I get what's happening. Before every album sale is shenanigans.
So does that make it? And I know you said, you know, what is the culture and all that, but for you, does that taint the way you look at the industry and how, you know, hip hop is?
Yeah. Now that I'm a more wiser into the music industry and I look back at everything that's happening, and you know how people be like, albums don't sell like they used to. I think albums stopped selling like they used to because the controversy dropped. Like when albums was selling, it was like shit going on. Like people was beefing. It was rap beef left and right.
Or is it so much controversy that you can't decide?
Now it ain't musical controversy though. It's just fuckery.
Right.
It's just fuckery, and then hey, look, I dropped the song in the middle of the fuckery.
Right.
Hey, check out the song.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, like I think like now, just the way I see the game, like right now, everybody is attention whores. Everyone, every single person, whether you know they trolling or they not, everybody is attention whores. Yeah. Everyone.
So as of right now, we talked about all the trolling, all that shit, the science behind it. But now, what are you working on when it comes down to the music?
So like for those who didn't hear the project, I did my last project, which is a year ago, which don't even seem like
that time went by.
It went by fast. 1 year ago, project, the name of the project is Let There Be Light. If you haven't heard the project, it is a deep-rooted, true hip-hop project with a lot of gems on there.
I love that Queen record, by the way.
The Queen record is very important for the ladies and the females. It's actually my favorite song from the project. But to get the project, you can visit lettherebelyt.com, LETHEREBLYT, lettherebelyt.com to copy the project.
Shout out to Willie B.
Yeah, shouts out to Willie B. If you're not familiar with Willie B,
he had some trolling shit.
Yeah, I told Will that. I was like, Will, you got to get out the box. I got him to get in the swimming pool. That was hard.
For the video.
That was hard to get Will in the swimming pool. But yeah, so if you're not familiar with Willie B, he produced Rigor Mortis for Kendrick Lamar. He produced Black Out for Absol, 03 Adolescence for fucking J. Cole. He got
a lot, man.
A lot of he's a big dude behind the scenes. He's like a big dude, really.
But moving forward though, like you got some stuff in the can right now?
So right now, I actually have a project in the can, and it's actually produced. Well, I don't even want to say produced. What's the word for it? It's actually created by Drake.
Say what?
Created by Drake.
Created by Drake.
The project is created by Drake.
Break it down for me.
The name of the project was created by Drake. The track listing. Drake.
So he
gave me the track listing.
Gave you the track listing name. Gave you the
he gave me the songs to put in order. What songs to put in order. Gave me the name for the project.
What's your relationship with Drake, by the way?
I have a domestic relationship with Drake.
Meaning what?
Domestic, like we're like undercover friends.
Because I on some real shit, I see like you guys go back and forth on social media. Obviously, people see he's mentioned you for the battle rap shit.
Yeah.
But I mean. When it comes down to it, even with the whole shady shit, like people don't know your affiliations. Like
everybody fuck with me.
So are you OVO?
No.
Okay.
But
OVO.
everybody fuck with me, whether it's on the high or the low.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, whatever you feel about me, I'm nice.
Got you.
And that's why everybody fuck with me. That's why all these legends and all the greatest rappers in the world. You feel me? Like let's just take Lupe for example. Mm-hmm. In the midst of all the trolling. Like, yo, Lupe, can I go on tour with you? Yes.
And that's got to be an amazing feeling, too, because at that point, you can be blackballed, but it's not happening.
I rap very good, dog. And that's why Drake really fuck with me at the end of the day. I rap very good.
So do you think the talent outweighs the bullshit, or does the bullshit outweigh the talent?
It's vice versa. Depending on who's watching. You got like strong-minded people that I don't watch stupid shit. I see the good shit. And you got people that just watch DJ Academic's channel. Right. You got people who don't watch National Geographic but stay up all day searching DJ Academic's channel. Right. You get what I'm saying? So it just depends on the person. But like I said, you know, in my career right now, like I understand how to separate the two, and I understand what to give them and what to give them. So like with the project that I got coming up, remind you, this will be my first time airing the name of the project. The title of the project is Light Skin. And actually, if you go on my very first post on Instagram, is my very first post.
You like cleaned all the shit up?
Yeah, I only have a few posts on Instagram, but my very first post, I asked the world, what do you want me to name the album? And then Drake is the first comment, like Light Skin. So
wow. So that's how he
so that's how I came with that's how I came with the created, you know. And like I said, even with Drake, like I've never asked with as cool as we are, I never asked him for nothing.
I don't
ask nobody for nothing.
Why not tap into those favors? You say
look,
it's gonna happen eventually one day.
You gotta understand. I understand something about this world, right? And what they fail to realize is everybody is Thanos. Like just picture a maximum Thanos and everybody looking for the stones. Everybody looking for the rap stones. Like the Grammys and the awards are stones. Right. More stones I get, the more I'm the fucking man. Right. The more I erase you. And I learned these people feed off of features. They live off of features. And I'm gonna use Block Boy JB as a prime example. That's not his song.
Yeah, people know the Drake song.
The radio only play Drake part.
That's crazy. You're right.
And they play a little bit his and it start fading out.
They go out of it, yeah. Damn.
That's Drake record.
Yeah.
So I understand. Chill. Because you gotta understand, everybody got a limit in this rap game. Mm-hmm. When 50 was hot, I never thought 50 would fall.
He fell.
It died out.
Right.
Like it's like empires, right?
Happens, yeah.
The Roman Empire, it was running the world, it fell. So whatever, everything falls.
Do you think at this point, like, because I mean, obviously people were talking about the whole Drake Pusha T shit. Yeah. If that's the case, in your mind, could you make a prediction as to when Drake's era is going to end? Because he's had a long era.
Drake got the rings. He got the stones. He got all of them.
He's Thanos.
He's down whatever the shit called, right? When Pusha T made that, everybody was like, it's over for Drake.
Yeah.
I said, Pusha T looked like Thanos. I mean, Pusha T looked like Thor when he came out the sky and hit Thanos in the chest. That's exactly what the scene looked like. Right. And Drake was looking at him like, you should have aimed for the head. Snapped his fucking fingers, right? Disappeared. Drake went quiet.
Yeah.
Came back and erased him. Yeah. He didn't erase Pusha T. Mm-hmm. He erased everyone. Right. His album erased everyone.
Yeah, everybody got quiet for sure.
Nothing matters, dog. He got the rings. Drake got all the rings. Right. Big rings. He told y'all. Big rings. He told y'all a long time ago.
So one last thing, and I want to wrap it up with this because you mentioned obviously you having a wife. Mm-hmm. How do you separate the two, or does that even matter?
Now, I'm gonna let this out in the world. Y'all think I'm a troll? She worse than me.
Word. I was about to say, because there's got to be some shit at home.
She worse than me. Every
so she with the shit.
She designed all my costumes. When I be writing for a battle and I be trying to take it serious, she be like, man, you should just do this. And I be like,
you right. So she with the shit.
She with all the fuckery. Right. She is the Look, listen to me. I'm gonna say this before I go. To every kingdom is a strong queen. Mm-hmm. Don't ever forget that. There is a queen behind every kingdom. A queen run the world. Don't ever forget that. Fuck the president. Fuck the pope. The queen run the world. The goddamn queen. Don't ever forget that. Whether she is known in the spotlight, she chill back and make her moves. The queen runs the anthill. The queen runs the beehive. The queen runs everything. Don't ever forget that.
So one last thing, man. Congratulations on having a new son.
Yes, sir. Remind you, my son's name, his first name is My Nigga.
You're lying, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Do you have a birth certificate?
I will send you a copy of it.
Please. Wait, spell it out.
Miniga.
No. All right, so wait. How do you explain that? Is it a
I don't explain. No,
what I'm saying does it have a different like niggas like
even it? No, it's my name. That's it. That's what you. But it's designed to fix racism. So now white people got a reason. So you can't. Nope. You can't just. No.
Wait, what's his middle name?
Ilum.
Okay, so what if they just go for the middle? They gotta call him my nigga.
They gotta call him my nigga.
So it's cool.
And I live in Orange County.
It's good. It's cool. They gotta call him my nigga.
I live in Orange County with all white people. So if he do something bad and he on the loudspeaker, my nigga, please report to the principal's office.
Shit. Oh, I was gonna ask for some dad advice, but goddamn, that's good right there. I'll ask another time, man.
Yep.
The homie Daylyt, check it in with Chuck.